would like information on a current flood control district project, press 3. If you have another question or would like to speak to the operator, press 4. Harrison County Flood Control District, please hold.
Okay. This is my first time ever talking to anybody at the flood district. I really don't even know what to say. We're just gonna see where it goes. This, what's all this dirt on the seat? We call them flood district. Hey, how you doing? I'm not sure what extension I was supposed to press, but basically what I'm trying to do is gather information about a particular lot that's here in the Atascocita area. I talked with the people at HOA and they were saying that it was in a flood zone, so I was basically trying to see like what I needed to do to make the property eligible to build on.
Okay. Let me transfer you to someone in our watershed management department.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, Mike? I'm trying to buy a lot over here in the Atascocita area, and it's in a flood zone, but I'm trying to see like how bad of a flood zone is it, and what do I need to do as far as making it eligible to build on, and like what's the like if it's any major projects going on in the area as far as like, you know, the flood zone and stuff like that.
Okay. Generally, you should be talking to an engineer to advise you on those issues.
Okay.
I can give you stuff. You know, I'll look at it really quick.
Okay. This is my first time, Mike. So you know, like all the information I can get is the better. You know, I never bought something that was in the flood zone before, so you know, this is all new.
What's the address?
It's 4800 Agan Drive, Agean Drive. So like are you guys able to like review like the building plans that I was looking at? See if it's in compliance, or I would still have to talk with an engineer for that.
Say that again?
I said as far as like the building plans, can the flood district help review my building plans?
No. Actually, I'm looking at it now. I mean, you're nowhere near any of our facilities, so there'll be no requirement for your plans to be submitted to the flood control district.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to look at the floodplain now and see what it says.
Does it have any like long-term flood risk?
What document were you looking at that led you to believe that this was in the floodplain?
The HOA they filed some type of paperwork on there, and it says before I could build on it that I need to pass my building plans to the flood district, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody's got a hold of some generic language that doesn't know how to apply it. I mean, there's nothing about your lot that would indicate that you need to submit it to the flood control district, and I also see no floodplain anywhere near your lot.
Okay. Okay, well, that's good news then. That's good news. Okay.
So, you know, but you're on your own for confirmation of all that information and your own research on that the flood control district won't be involved in it.
Okay. Okay, so basically all I have to do is just talk to, like, the people at the building, like, building permits and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you'll have a contractor and then eventually you'll have to have it signed by an engineer. So, but your contractor may very well take care of all that for you. So, you know, I don't know what you're doing as far as that's.
I mean, well, it's a commercial.
Searching for a contractor now?
Huh?
Do you have a contractor for this?
Not currently. And I wasn't looking to build a house because, I mean, it's a commercial lot, so we were kind of looking to basically build a metal building and kind of use it for, like, mechanics and stuff like that.
Okay, wow, looks like it's in a residential subdivision.
And I also talked to HOA today, and they were saying that the city has it plotted wrong, that it's a commercial property, and I'm just like, well, they have it platted as a residential, and you know, I don't know.
Okay, your story's not matching up.
Yeah,
Just gotta tell you.
yeah, and that's the same thing I was telling the realtor and all of them too, because it just.
That's it. That lot is part of a residential subdivision.
Yeah, see.
So I don't know. You know, again, I'll leave it to you to go verify who you need to talk to and so forth. But it doesn't sound to me like you know a lot about what's going on. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't know nothing about contacting the flood district and stuff, but as far as going on the appraisal district and looking at it at the plat and seeing like what it actually is, like I seen that it says a residential lot too. But when you go in the county clerk, you know, in the county clerk district stuff, and then the HOA paperwork that's filed in there, when you read the warranty vendor lien, it says that it cannot be used for a residential property, that it's only for commercial use. So.
Okay, well, I'll let you figure all that out. That's really nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
So, best of luck.
Okay, I appreciate your help though, Mike. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Yeah, it's complicated. I don't know. I might just leave this lot alone just because the county has it platted as a residential lot. He's seen that it says it's platted as a residential lot, but when you go in the county clerk records, it's saying that it only can be used for commercial use. I don't know. We probably leave this alone because I don't want to be in a building conflict, and then my money is tied up, and then I'm stuck like a rock in a hard place. And then he just tried to play on my top because I'm saying that it's, yeah, I don't know. We probably leave that alone and keep looking. But you say you got a dip chain? It's all good, bro. I just gotta keep working, keep on working. But yeah, trying to get interior clean. But shoes. Let me see if she got time to talk on the phone. I'm finna email her. Gmail. Hey. I don't know, I'm lost. I think this one is requiring a little bit too much. Shebang, shebang.
Thank you for calling. If you know your party's extension, press 1. To dial by name.
I don't know, I'm gonna just look for something else. I'm gonna wait for Shauna to call us back and we'll look at some other lots because I'm confused and I don't wanna make no decisions while I'm still trying to figure out the information. But basically, we just in here getting all the all of our seats. Dang, I wish everything was just simple, dog. Every time I'm trying to do something, it be requiring a certain level of complication every time, and I'm just baffled on why it's shit. It's cool though. Nothing worth having is ever not complicated. Strokes. Just asking for something to be simple is just too much to ask. Like you don't really know what you're talking about. Whatever he said. I don't know. Something to shake for us. We just have to go out to the country and just build out there. That way we got no HOA and all we gotta deal with is the county. Alright. Let's see if we can find some other lots. It's like weed. Oh. Definitely need to put all the bells and whistles back on the interior. But look at this though. Really was looking to build something like this. That way it's like a cool little crib. And then we can build a shop in the back. You know what I mean? But build something like this, I feel like this would be fire. I think that's a dope build out. Something like that. Super player. But I don't know, y'all. Let me see. Found some stuff that was cheaper, but it's far from the city. Like, I kind of still want to be close to Houston. You know what I mean? Like, if it was just for like my crib, then it wouldn't matter. Like, I wouldn't mind being on the outskirts of Houston, but I'm trying to really use it as like a business too. That way people can pull up, drop their cars off, and then we got a little living quarters there too. So if you want to have a late night work session and you want to work on the car to 12, 2 o'clock in the morning, like, I could just go take a shower and crash and wake up and get back to it. I don't have to leave the workplace. But okay, but it says generally HOAs do not govern commercial properties. HOAs primarily manage residential communities and enforce rules related to those properties. Commercial properties are typically governed by commercial property owners associations. COAs are managed under different frameworks. Though some HOAs may have rules impacting commercial activities within their residential areas. So, they're fucking liars. She's trying to say that it's a commercial lot, but you guys are HOA association. Like, HOA only covers residential lots for the most part. But if we go back and try to read, unless I was reading the wrong thing for the... I don't know. I might just leave this one alone. It's a dope area. It's really cool. I like the potential that it has, but okay, let's go back. Continental Land Associates, Inc. Please note residential buildings are not permitted. Restrictions and policies, maintenance policies, governing affidavit bylaws. D restrictions for Continental Plaza. Okay, let's make sure that this is what they got on the paperwork. I don't know. This just seemed like a scam because it's like you got it set up as a residential lot with the county. You guys are telling me it's a commercial lot. So if I take your word for it and I'm like, okay, it's a commercial lot, and then I go and I put a metal building on it, then I'm in a figure four because now the county can get me for putting a metal building on it because you can put metal buildings on a commercial lot. I mean, on a residential lot. I don't know. And then if I build a residential house on it and the county has it set up as a residential lot, and I'm in compliance with the county, then I'm not in compliance with HOA, and then you guys can me and force me to take it down and put a lien on it and take it back. So it's like, damn. Nah, bro, them birds. Them birds. As well as the city of Humble for permits. I guess we call the city of Humble and see what they talking about. Hey, how you doing? Are you guys who I call as far as like getting information about residential lots, commercial lots? Do you guys have like a county clerk office or something?
For commercial what?
Okay, basically what's going on is I'm just trying to get clarification on the law that I'm purchased in Humble, Texas.
Okay, what would be the
Uh,